for directions for a hospital nearby.
你可能需要问这个一些问路，比方说医院在哪里。
You might want to ask for a recommendation on a good restaurant near your hotel.
你可能也需要问旅馆，问说你旅馆附近有没有那些很推荐的餐厅，大家可以去这样子。
Okay, so that's just a few of the things we would talk about traveling, but there's more. There's more.
就是我们会，总之会谈论一些大家在旅行上比较实用的东西啊，应该还有很多人都可以谈。
Okay, another conversational English I would like to talk about would be at the workplace or when you go back to school.
What?
Like if you go after a weekend, you go back to work or you go back to school. We call it chit chat.
Oh, okay.
Having chit chat with people, with friends at work or at school.
OK， 所以他可能也可以聊一些比较日常的，包括就是就是跟你礼拜一，像今天礼拜一你去上学或者去工作，那你跟他们聊周末你做了什么事情的一些小闲聊的感觉，这样子。
Yeah, you know, you might start off with how was your weekend? Did you see the baseball game? Or did you guys go to see a movie or something? But we'll talk about having a conversation with your friend at the workplace or at school on what you did over the weekend.
就是大家可能可以练习，比方说在礼拜一早上要怎么跟你的同学或同事们去形容你周末看了什么球赛啊，做了什么有趣的事情这样子。
We'll be talking about having a conversation about sports, local sports, and international sports. I'll show you some of these things.
那我们可能会谈论一些运动啊，包括一些我们这边本土的运动，或者说一些国际上的这个运动。
We would talk about the differences in food in the United States and in Taiwan, and there are a lot of differences.
也可以讨论就是包括美国跟台湾的食物两边有什么差别。
We'll discuss a menu, American menu. I will have handouts for everybody when we do a particular lesson. I will have handouts. So like if I was going to order from a menu, everyone would get a menu.
That's practical.
That's a lot. Okay.
他也会准备一些大家可能在美国，就是在国外要点餐的时候，你在菜单上面会看到的一些菜，那就是有一些可能一些字卡，那可以帮助大家学习。
We'll talk about current events like news or weather or sports again. Yeah. Current events.
那可能也可以谈谈最近的运动啊、新闻啊这些变化这样子。
We'll talk about fashion. I mean, what's popular this year for wearing? What shoes are popular? We'll talk a lot about fashion. What the color is, the new color is.
他可能也会谈一些有关时尚的东西，看看今年最流行什么颜色。我是有点迟疑啊。
Hairstyles. You know. Okay, we'll also have a lot of themes for the kids. I want to talk about, just what's popular with the kids right now as far as games go.
可能也会谈谈，就是现在在小朋友当中哪些比较盛行、比较流行的东西，一些游戏啦等等。
And every lesson that we have is going to be based on constantly talking back and forth.
每一堂课都要不停的对话，你来我往的对话。
We'll, as far as some of the games for the kids, we might play some card games. We might do some Scrabble word puzzles. We might do some crossword puzzles.
小孩的游戏里面可能会有一些拼字，那或者是那个，比方说像他们很喜欢做那个格子的那个游戏，就是那个填字游戏。对，那小朋友的可能会有一些。
Well, I'll be using a lot of props, things like comic books.
那可能会有一些教材，那像这个是漫画。
We'll be using popular songs, popular movies.
就是流行的歌跟流行的电影都是。
Celebrities.
名人。
We'll talk about animals. Let's see. Another thing that we'll be discussing is acronyms.
Acronyms 同义字那个
acronym 是缩写。
It's okay. An acronym is a short way to say a lot of words.
Like essential.
Abbreviation.
Okay，就是纯缩写。
Like if you're at home and your child is on the iPad or their iPhone and they're messaging their friend.
就是当你在跟你的朋友们在传讯息，不管在 iPad 或在 iPhone 上面传讯息的时候 ，the words you are going to use, right?
Yes. If you see one of your kids write POS,
POS 就是你会写 POS。
do you know what that means? Parent over shoulder.
Parent watching over
Parents
your
watching a
shoulder.
movie and they can't.
就是 parent 爸妈从肩膀后偷看你啊 ，parent over shoulder。
监视着你，
就是这样
虎视眈眈，你是
Or
眈眈。
you know, if BRB,
BRB
be right back.
be right back，
Yeah.
好，be right back，我马上回来。
立即回家。
Yeah，
So you'll be able to tell what your kids are doing.
因为在美国现在青少年很流行这种功，他们就在美国人就是他们都用这种
Is it standard? Is it
A lot.
standard
Oh,
way
yeah.
like
Kids.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
everyone uses it.
Yeah.
And another a very popular one is NYOB.
Oh, I know. None of your business.
None of your business.
这不关你的事，不关你的事。None of your
Okay.
business.
Another thing we'll be having fun talking about is idioms. You know what an idiom is?
就是一些俚语。
Yes.
俚语。
Yeah, it's and if you know how to use idioms, people will think you know English very well.
就是你可以用一些小俚语的话，人们就会觉得你英文很好。
You know, an example of an idiom is a hot potato.
Hot potato。
Hot potato.
Hot potato 字面上字面上应该是热的马铃薯。
When
烫手鱼
when
什么？
someone
烫手
says
山。
yeah, when someone says it's a hot potato, it means it's a subject is a lot of dispute. Difficult to talk about. Yes, yes.
Oh, hot taro.
Yes. Or a penny for your thoughts. A penny for your thoughts.
A penny for your thoughts 就是字面上的意思应该是1块钱。
Yeah.
Okay, for like if I'm teaching and I see someone just kind of looking away and not paying attention,
I will spend a penny for your thoughts.
I will come over to them and say, a penny for your thoughts.
就是 a penny for your soul 就是1块钱买你的脑袋里面的
Exactly,
念头啦，所
literally,
以
like a penny for your thoughts.
Well, what it means is it's if someone's off daydreaming, you wonder what they're thinking about. You
Yeah，
know?
就是你想要知道他脑袋里面现在在想什么东西，所以他说，哎，我给你1块钱。
Another one would be
然后你在
actions speak louder than words.
actions speak louder than words.
It means that people's intentions can be judged better by what they do, not what they say.
OK， 所以就是意思 actions louder than words，意思就是
Actions
每一个人做的事情比他嘴巴讲的事情重要。
Yeah
做一不起而起哦，真的。
Another thing that I like to do is occasionally we'll do some tongue twisters.
有时候可以练一些这叫什么？
饶舌，
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 你要绕口令，
绕口令。
Tongue twisters will help you in your pronunciation.
这些绕口令会帮助你的发音。
I'm going to give you an example of a tongue twister.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay. All right. If Peter picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers would Peter Piper pick? We would write that down and we would say it over and over again. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers would Peter Piper pick? So if you can learn to say that, your pronunciation will get better and better and better. Okay? Another one is a black bug bit a big black bear. But where is the big black bear that the big black bug bit? So, okay. So those are some of the topics that we'll be talking about. My time here, I want to leave a little time for questions and answers. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit. We'll go over all these things, and I use a lot of props.
就是看起来反正大家都会一直使用，我们那课堂上会使用这些东西。
I like using visuals because it seems like people understand better when they see something.
那喜欢用这些视觉性的东西，因为大家如果看到就会比较容易记得。
Okay, my goal will to spend as little time as possible lecturing.
他会花最少的时间在讲课。
I want us to have a conversation back and forth.
他还是希望可以跟大家不停的对话。
I think having two-way conversations is going to be just more beneficial in learning.
他认为双向的一直可以不停的对话是对学习是最有帮忙的。
I want just to go over a little bit on the props that I will be using and explain a little bit about them. Like if I do something like this, and I'll be changing these boards.
他会换这板子上面的东西，这看起来是要自我介绍。Is it for like self introduction?
No. This is going to be an actual something. This will be a drill that we will do, a lesson we will do. When we have big groups like this, I will be breaking people up into groups of people, like 4 or 5 groups of people.
To do a project?
To do a project, yes.
Exercise.
Activity, yes.
OK， 就是说，当一个大班可能会把4、5个人分成小组，然后大家可以来做一些练习。
In each group, I'll pick one person who will be like the leader of that group. So if there's any questions, they can come and ask me instead of everybody asking me.
OK， 那所以每一个小组会有一个 leader，一个队长。那个队，如果这个组上有什么问题，那个队长就可以来问他，以便每个人都跑来这边问他。
Okay, so say for this right here. This is what I'm calling. It's called describe me.
这个就是
I
中
did
文要
that.
描述我 describe 描述。
那是他写的哦，他请 Google 翻译。
Google, yeah. So how we would do this exercise is maybe for the first 15 or 20 minutes, I would be going over a vocabulary. I have a whiteboard. It hasn't got here yet, but I have a big whiteboard. We would go over vocabulary words and the definition of each word for the first 15 or 20 minutes.
前面15到20分钟会先介绍一些智慧，以及这些智慧的意思是什么，在前面15到20分钟。
Then we would break up into groups, and each person would have to come up and describe something they see. Okay, I try to understand what you're going to. Okay, in one of these pictures, there's a very handsome American waving a Taiwanese flag. Can you find them? Who can come up and find them? Come up. Just find the handsome American. Wow! Who is that? Who is that? That's me! So you would describe something. Another one might be that I would look over a picture. Each person would have to do in the group would say, I'm thinking about, but they can't tell you what picture it is, and they have to give you a description using our vocabulary words.
所以这是一个练习啊，就是说你可能可以看着一个图，然后跟他们先不说你知道你在想什么，然后再用一些形容，一些大家在课堂上学的智慧来形容你现在脑袋里在想什么，然后让别人猜。
Another one would be on here. I'm a football player with number 82. Who am I? You want to try it again?
Football player.
Football player.
82. You can do it. Go ahead. 82.
82. Football player. 82.
Football player number 82. Is it 82 or 89?
No, it's 82.
82. Did you see 82? It's 80. Oh,
There you go. 82. Okay, so we would do games like that there. Another one, like I said, this is for the smaller children and stuff. We'll play games using stickers that they will have to use a conversation to pick out what stickers that we're talking about.
小孩可能会有这些用贴纸玩的游戏这样子。
You know, we would farm animals. We would sing songs. One song that we might do is Old MacDonald had a farm, and on his farm he had a
Horsey, pony.
horse. E-I-E-I-O. And what sound does a horse make? So we would play games like that there. Another thing is, like we said, we maybe take some stories from these comic books for the kids.
可能也会从这个漫画书上面说一些这个故事啊，小朋友的课。
I got a lot of books that has a lot of conversational English scenarios in these books. So I'll be using these books a lot too, also.
那这个就是这个书里面有很多这个对话的例子，那上课也会用到很多这个书里面的这个例子。
But like I had said before, the first 15 or 20 minutes, we would be going over what the exercise is, and then we would break up into small groups.
就是前15到20分钟会先做一些练习，那之后就会小组去分成小组去进行。
Okay, you know, one game we might play is, here we go. I need 6 people. I need 6 volunteers.
Right now?
Right now.
6个人，他现在需要6
Come
个
on,
人。
come on.
Come on, kids.
Adults, I need adults, I need kids. I need adults, I need kids. Well, they're going to have to know a little bit of English. They're going to have to know a little bit. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Okay?
6个还没有6个人，6个。这个动物这个我觉得很简单。
I need an adult up here. Come on, adults. Come on, somebody, come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
妹妹，这个妹妹给你。来这边。
Okay. Okay, but your adults are going to have to do this. This is an adult game.
来吧，妈妈来。
Me? Are you sure?
哎呀，少一个。
Tiffany, you come up too. Come on, honey. Come on, sweetie. Come on, honey. You know how to play this.
Teenager,
Come on, honey. Come on, you know how to play. Okay, I want you to all stand behind each other here. Stand in a line. Stand in a line. Okay. And what you're going to do is when the music is playing, you're going to walk around. Just keep walking in a circle like this, around. And then when the music stops, you got to get by one of the pictures, and only one person can get by a picture. So there's how many of you?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I need one more person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all 6 of you. So somebody's not going to get a picture.
Okay.
Okay.
就是等一下，就是大家会音乐响的时候绕圈圈啊，那如果音乐停的时候就要停下来，就好像我们
大风吹
就是扫一把椅子的那个，扫一把椅子。哎，然后就是音乐停的时候，大家就是要停下来，而且会有一个人，因为我们等一下要有6个人，会有一个人会没有支持。
Okay, now when the music starts, you start walking around. And when it stops, you got to get behind the picture.
就当音乐停住的时候，就要停在一张纸的后面哦。有听到吗？好，要赶快找一张纸给它停，就停下来。Okay?
Okay?
So what happened to the one without pepper?
Well, you'll see.
Okay.
There's no picture. No, she's got that picture. Okay, who didn't get a picture?
I guess.
Okay, oh yeah. Okay, so we're going to say she didn't get one. Okay, so everybody pick up the picture in front of you. Pick up the picture in front of you. And stand in a line like this. And hold the picture up.
来排一排，拿着那张纸你
Hold the
站着
picture
拿
up
着那
facing me.
OK，
Okay, you didn't win, so you have to go along and describe each picture.
Okay.
那个
And if you can read what's on there, that's extra points.
就是那个没有拿到纸的人，他就是要来解释这上面5张图片嘛。那上面其实有写字啊，所以你也可以照念，也是不错。
Okay. Boy and girl talking on phone.
Boy and girl talking on phone.
男生跟女生，男孩跟女孩在电话上聊天。
President.
President 就是川普，美国总统。
Moo. I give milk. Moo.
这是牛啊，他说这个我生产牛奶。
My shoes and purse match my dress.
哇哦
Pretty girl. 这个是什么？你要不要听？
讲
Pig.
Hey, what's that? Cow, what's that? Pardon
Lamb.
It's a lamb.
So-
Where should they live?
Okay.
I thought lamb is something on the table. Not
Yeah.
That's lamb.
should be.
That's a lamb. Lamb.
Yeah.
Like a lamb chop.
Yeah, but it should be sheep.
No.
No.
Sheep is more than one lamb.
Oh, okay.
Sheep is the plural.
Okay.
Sheep is a plural.
Lamb has like 羊
A
毛
lamb,
sheep
a lamb is
是
one lamb.
sheep 是那个
Okay, so what we would do again, okay, everybody put your pictures back down again. Put your pictures back down again. Okay, but this time, we're gonna take one away. Okay.
哦，这里的4个人哦。
你坐，不好意思，你坐。
You can laugh now, but you're going to be playing this game.
好慢。
赶快去找纸，赶快找纸，你前进，
Okay, you missed one, so you go over there and stand. You go over there and stand, right here. Okay, everybody pick up their picture,
拿起来。
and now you have to go and say what each picture is. You can if you can't read it, that's okay. Just say what the picture is.
看到什么就讲什么。English or Chinese?
English. Chinese, I don't know. A boy and girl.
看到什么东西你就讲出来。
A boy and girl talking on phone. There, good. And this one, President of the United States. There you go.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
This one is a model.
模特
Model.
model
That's good. And this is pig, cow. Good. Good job. Good job. Okay, so we would keep playing that game, taking away a picture until there's only one left. That way everybody gets to describe. You want to say it?
哦，就是继续这样子，然后每个人都有机会练习，然后在大家面前学习，就是说讲英文，然后觉得说 OK。
Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you.